Yo guys, this is Reinhardt and today we're gonna be doing some ranting and some vlog shit. So let's start with the vlog shit and then we're gonna go ranting. And ranting is gonna be about the mages and 5.2 mages. 5.2 mages, my friends. And also rant is going to be about the kind of YouTubers and videos and all that stuff. So let's get started with the vlog and let's take the accent off, my friends. So the vlog stuff, what I'm gonna be talking today about is 2 weeks of no smoking. Done. Still have some cravings, incredible cravings at night when I go to bed, but throughout the day no cravings at all whatsoever. Feels awesome. Now I can actually start working out, and the very first thing to do is I'm actually not going to be focusing on weightlifting. I'm probably going to lose some muscle, but the thing I need to focus right now is to get my ass on the treadmill and actually start losing weight, because that shit is annoying as hell, but it has to be done. I'm starting to eat more healthy. Today I ate salad, I ate some chicken, I ate some smoothie crap and stuff. I'm gonna eat some more chicken. It's already cooked and everything, waiting in the freaking fridge for me to devour it. And the thing I'm trying to do is probably like eat like every 3 hours or so, and that's actually very annoying and nerdy. So played some Unholy Play, really love the comp. The only thing is it's not as strong this season, but I do think it's gonna get actually incredibly strong in when the 5.2 hits. And I do have a good contacts. Me and Black Paladin are gonna keep working on the synergy, and I'm gonna try to kind of teach him and try to tell him what I expect from him in terms of CC avoidance as the healer, because believe it or not, there is a major thing that when it comes to separating a good healer from the bad healer is the CC avoidance part. Okay, so that part of the way gone. Let's see what else. Is there any other fucking vlog shit I need to talk about? Oh yeah, the streaming. So streaming, gonna be streaming today at 1 AM Eastern Standard Time. I need to finish my leveling my DK. Thinking of leveling a Mage for shits and giggles, because that shit is just too overpowered. And that's basically it so far with the vlog stuff, my friends. So the only thing the plans, my goal, my real life goal, so I can become a great success here. I'm looking at you. Hello. The only thing is I would say is that first I want to lose about 40 pounds of fat, gain another 20 pounds of muscle. Yeah, trust me, it is possible. And make a workout channel, make probably a vlog channel as well, because I do like to talk about some life stuff, life things, life philosophy and stuff, and I think that would be very interesting for me to share with my audience. Anyway, let's start now. Let's go on to the rant shit, my friends. So the very first thing I want to say is that I don't know, maybe it's an evolution of a World of Warcraft, but World of Warcraft becomes very Star Warsy. You know the shit where you like stroke your arm and you wanted some sort of like, you know how those Sea Lords, they put the arm and it's supposedly choking somebody. It doesn't look like they're choking somebody, it looks like they're just stretching their arm, saying that they need to go to bathroom and masturbate. So that stuff, they actually, the choking stuff came to a decay called asphyxiate, blah. But the stuff is asphyxiate is fine. It's getting 30-second cooldown, which is, thank you Blizzard, my friend, for taking care of us, the cis knights, death lords. But the stuff that pisses me off the most is actually the mages, because the stuff that they also took from Star Wars is this like fucking laser shooting shit, pew, and that's the stuff that I get the feeling when I'm fighting a fucking mage right now, is they have so much instant cast and high instant cast damage that I feel like I'm actually playing like I'm a medieval knight going against a freaking bounty hunter with a freaking laser gun against a mage, because the all shit that he does is just puts stuff like Iceland spams you to death, and shit does so much damage. And all you hear, if you have a game sound, and I like to have a game sound, my friends, I don't know, for some reason it actually helps me with my alertness. I'm not using Gladiator LOSSA, but I can actually at least predict some like a scatter like the sounds, you know, like the actual Blizzard sounds that the game was supposed to be played, so to say. But anyway, my friends, so, and all you hear is pew, 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 pew. And the worst part about it, you either look at your HP and it's diminishing, and there's nothing you can do, nowhere you can know how you can prevent it, because it's a Iceland's damage. And the next thing is, you also, if your healer is getting trained like that, there's not much you can do either, because you cannot interrupt it. And this is where my raging comes in, and get ready for it. What kind of mongoloid actually designed the idea of the caster mage class to actually balance everything around to spreading their spermatozoids called nether tempest, and basically ice lancing people to death? This is absolutely stupid. They actually nerfed the crap out of Demolax, and the reason why they nerfed Demolax is for one particular reason: there was too much instant cast damage, and I completely agree with that, 100%. But the problem is they nerfed the Demolax. Awesome, perfectly. People ask me what do I think about the Chaos Wave nerf, and I said, you know what, it's perfectly 100% fine. It was warranted. Here's the excellent part: warranted. Guess what happens about the mages? They have exactly the same thing, where they practically don't have to cast to kill somebody from 100% to 0. They can just play the fucking Star Wars. I think that when I'm playing World of Warcraft, I'm playing against a person who thinks that he's playing a Star Wars, because all he does is just ice lancing me to death. And the stuff is they're also buffing their frostbolt damage, which is fine. And honestly, it's fine. It does damage they have to cast. It is some sort of a preventable shit, and I completely agree with that. The problem that I don't understand is why they're not also buffing their instant cast proc rates. What the hell is going on there, Blizzard? Honestly, they thought of nerfing mages because they were the second highest represented DPS class throughout the freaking most of the season, and then what they did is they nerfed like relatively hard, but they also introduced some buffs to offset it. And then what they did, they removed the nerfs, they reverted the nerfs, kept the buffs, added more buffs on top of it. What the hell is going on? Like I said in my other previous Nerd Raging vlog, is Blizzard trying to make a social experiment on us, seeing how much they can actually buff mages, until they're gonna start losing a massive amount of subscribers? Because that's the feeling that I actually kinda get right now, because there's too much instant cast damage. And even mages themselves, a good mages, a gladiator level mages, a bad scrub mages, even the bad scrub mages, I mean 2200 1500 mages last season who got 2200 this season because they became also very skilled. Even those bad mages say, oh, you know what, there's too much instant cast damage from the mage going out. So exactly the question is, what is Blizzard thinking, and what are they doing to a mage class? Because you didn't give the class option of doing a crap tons of damage, 100, 110, 120k frostbolt damage. You don't give that kind of option to a mage without offsetting any other of his stuff. And here's another idea: why don't you actually fucking rework their mastery so it's not gonna be shitty in PvE, but completely ridiculously overpowered in PvP? So that's the thing is, like, I don't understand. Come on, let's Blizzard, get your shit together. People post it, report the shit, tweet the crap out of tweet to Ghostcrawler. What the hell? I really want to hear the explanation, and I want to hear from them what are they thinking in terms of overbuffing mages damage and mages instant cast damage. So that's what my biggest rant was about, and I'm honestly tired of mouse breathing, fucking stupid, retarded ass piece of crap mages who do nothing but Iceland people to death from 100% to 0, while maybe casting one polymorph in the entire arena match, and all they do is just spread their freaking nether tempest and just Icelands. And because it does so much damage, especially combined with the frozen orb, they have more windows of opportunity to kill anybody than anybody else in the game. So this is what I figured out. I might actually just play the mage, to be honest, in 5.2. I'm not sure if I can get glad with it, but I'm damn fucking sure I can get 2.2k on a mage in RPGs and arenas. What I'm gonna do is I'm gonna show how faithful the class really is, because if the scraptard like myself can never play the mage ever, can actually get to high ratings on the mage, if I can do that, actually, I'm gonna make a video and I'm gonna ask Blizzard, fucking nerf this piece of crap mages. Maybe I think the community of mages need one person that is willing to say, yes, we're overpowered, we need a nerf, and I'm gonna be that person but after I'm gonna get high ratings. So yes, that is the portion of the Mage ranting, my friend, and this was actually a very long rant, but not much I can do about it. This is how strongly I feel. I feel that they're actually oversimplifying the game way too much. Mages above any other classes have a really good amount of time to actually get their cast off because of their elusiveness / CC. So make them cast. Don't make them, like, honestly, spam only instant cast damage. This is retarded. It is not interesting. It's not fun for classes that are getting spammed instant cast damages. Maybe it's fun for some mouse breezing idiots who have no idea how to play mage class, but I know the top rated mage is saying also it's very not fun. It's too simple, it's too easy to play. Okay, now let's talk about the YouTubers and the videos and shit. And this is gonna be very anonymous, my friends, and it's actually a little bit tailored towards the bigger YouTubers, like my size, approximately bigger size than me, smaller size, but it's gonna be tailored more towards, like, I would say 10 to 20k plus subscriber YouTubers. And the stuff that I hate the most about it, the first thing I really hate is the fake titling. Fake achievements, fake titling. Hey guys, I'm this kind of person, I'm blah blah blah, I'm fucking amazing, or whatever that shit is. But even that, the fake titling is fine with me. The shit that I hate the most is when the actual, like, gladiator YouTuber makes a video and posts a video about him fighting somebody and he posts a video of a ridiculously low MMR. The biggest thing, if the person is a gladiator, especially last season gladiator, or a couple seasons ago gladiator, or rank 1 player, or whatever it is, and it, according to a lot of, like, I see a huge trend going like that on YouTube. So I'm not singling out, I'm not pointing other names. Do not try to find shit here that is not here. I'm just saying, in general, I see that fucking trend, and I'm absolutely disgusted by it. The thing is, I really want to see the big YouTubers, small YouTubers, most YouTubers just man up, grow some balls, and show their fucking MMR. Because, in all honesty, it should not be like that. It shouldn't be like people fighting against some really low ass team. They record the video, they put a video on YouTube, and they call themselves like gladiators or extremely high rated good players when they're fighting only 1700 experienced players and basically gear stomping them to death, or maybe skill stomping them. Also, they're probably a little bit better than them, but the biggest thing is show the fucking MMR. Have you guys saw this video about Tom Cruise? I forgot, the Jerry Maguire, I think that was the name of it. He basically worked as a sports agent, and he's only had one, like, sports guy decided to stick with him. They butt raped him pretty well. And I remember he was on the phone. This was a black guy, and the black guy is like, "Yo, dude, I have the ants crawling on my fucking wall, man. Blah, blah, blah. I need the money. How about you? If you want to stay with me, you gotta scream. Show me the money." And the Tom Cruise is like, "Show me the money. So the thing is, like, every time I'm looking at some sort of like a montage of multi-gladiator, or I see like some sort of a shit like, "Oh, my friends, I'm extremely high skilled player, YouTuber. Here's my fight." The first thing I want to say, show me the MMR. And no, don't show me the MMR. It's like, okay guys, we're fighting against this and this. No, show me the actual MMR, the statistics, the metadata, how much damage you pulled, how much healing you did, and show me the MMR against the enemy team that you're fighting. And that's the only time when it's worth it. Show me the freaking MMR. And I'm not sure about you guys, but I kind of want to make that trend. And the trend is going to be based on honesty of YouTubers and players. If you notice, I don't upload a lot of videos. Well, kind of, sort of. Like, I try to make a one video a day. I'm usually trying to make one video a day. But for those you guys see, I either show like against extremely really good team, a well-known team like multi-rank 1 team or multi-gladiator, and I usually show the MMR at the very end. And I'm talking about usually I've been showing you for the past couple months. And the reason why I'm saying it, because most of YouTubers, they like to just show the content, they like to monetize their videos, they like to get paid for them, which is perfectly fine, and maybe they're busy in real life to actually commit to the season. But the thing is I hate the most is a false advertising. When the person says he's fighting against some multi-gladiators or extremely high-rated players, and then he doesn't show his MMR, guess what happens? People believe that person because people have a tendency to believe people in general. But for not showing the MMR, he kind of eludes them, and he kind of does very shady thing to me in terms of he is not saying who he really is, and he also lies. I hate lying to the gods a lot. And the thing I really don't like about people not posting their MMR and stuff, because when a person is making a guide video, and he's not even posting like the legit MMR of his experience, then that most like maybe that person was extremely good back seasons. But if he's not posting the legit MMR of this season, that means he doesn't know what the fuck he's talking about most of the time, and that his guide videos should not be accepted. Now, by all means, I'm not trying to kill the industry, and I really like the smaller YouTubers try to make it out there, and everybody's trying to make it out. I'm not trying to make it harder for bigger or smaller YouTubers to make their videos out. No, not at all. But the thing is, I really want to watch the YouTube, and I want to really watch the video that I want to watch again of a particular YouTuber. But I want to watch the whole story, not the partial story where he hides and tries to show how good he really is without showing the MMR. The MMR, that's what really matters, because you kind of get a pinpoint of where that YouTuber actually really sits in terms of his skill level or his team's skill level. So that was my ranting, my friends. I was ranting about the mages, about the Star Wars mages, Star Mages, and I was ranting about some show me the MMR shit. So, I don't know, let me know what you guys think in the comments below. Should the most of you YouTubers show their MMR when they're fighting against a YouTuber? What do you think about the mages? What do you think the action should be taking in terms of balancing the mage class? Let's just have a pretty good this discussion, my friends, because as you guys all know, I try to read most of your comments and respond to them as well. So thanks everybody for watching me, and до свидания, my friends.